All right, friends. I think it's Iseki time. What do you think? Let's get started on this little feller right after this. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, Brownstown Man. This here little 265 Iseki we've worked on before several times, and it's back and it's sick again. It's got another hydraulic leak, and I'm not sure if it's going to be the same one or something else, but we're going to have to see. Okay, I can't remember the starting procedure of this. That almost sounds like the starter ain't. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we're gonna get to work on it before we ever get to work on it. I don't remember if you have to have clutch. Okay. I think we've been down this road before, friends. And I can't remember what we did. If this was battery cable territory that we struggled with when it wouldn't do that, or if it was, man, I don't remember. Maybe the battery's low. Solenoid's working. There you go, you just got to hit it 50 times. Fires right up though, runs like a top, but it supposedly is leaking. Terrible hydraulic fluid, he said. Let's run it in the shade, and then we'll... Come on, tractor. Participate. Okay. They said it needs a clutch at some point too, but it's feeling like that might be sooner than later. Okay, I hate to shut you off, because... There we go. Clutch was sticking. Well, it would be nice to park it level, but I guess that ain't gonna happen. Sleep. It just wants to keep running. Okay, poor little utility. We'll make you better. This little feller has been well loved, friends. They use it for absolutely everything, and it just gives, you know. So what we're gonna have to do here, because last time when they brought it to me and we worked on hydraulics, they already had it partially disassembled, which they had taken the seat off of it, and then, you know, whatever, it was still a struggle bus for us to get in there to where it needed to go. Okay, I don't think they have any of the bolts in that panel, so now we just have to figure out what if there's no bolts in there. And the seat is welded to that piece. I would assume that that has to come up Yep, we're gonna have to learn. It's been a long time since I really messed with one of these. This whole thing hinges forward. But then I gotta let the 3-point down to do this. There we go. Come on, 3-point. Come on, 3-point. Participate. There we go. I don't know. That's good enough for who it's for. Okay. Now try to remember, how does this work? Do we take out those? I think I can take out these two. And then that plate will come off of the bar that goes across there. And then we can assess what we're going to do, because now we just undid everything we did, but that's okay. Sometimes in life that happens. All right, let's get the tools here. It's kind of a bizarre design, friends, we're not going to lie. See if this will fit. No, this one's going to be too big. I really need the metric tools because this is Japanese. Utility. Mother trucker. Come on. Come on. All right. Does that take that off that bar? Like I thought, yes. It will. If I can get around there and get all this stuff like I need to. Can I use the ratchet to hold it up? Oh, here's somebody coming, so we got to take a break. All right, friends, we're back at it. It took me a minute to wise up to this because my cranium doesn't have much of a brainium. But why am I fighting this whole seat assembly when all I have to do is pull these two pins and I can get this off of the tractor and then take the plate out in a minute? Because, yes, stuff and things. Now what I've done, through no fault of my own, get this wedged in there where stuff won't come loose. So we're getting it. You're not. Come on. All right, we don't want to lose the what am I saying? There's a rubber bushing in the seat, We don't want to lose that. Bye-bye, seat. Okay, now it's starting to look more familiar-ish of how I did this, or how we did whatever. Oh, friends, I can see right now. I can see right now the sadness. It's the same line which is leaking because it's so clean. You see that? And the bummer is there ain't none parts tractors out there to be had of this at all. Let's see if we can watch it leak. I would feel better if I... Oh yeah. See that gushing down there? Sleep. Come on. I know these don't like to do that. You have to really get mean with them to get them to shut off. Okay. So, that's okay. As much as I love doing stuff twice, you know. The problem is, friends, look at how much room you have. You have none room. What I had thought about doing, and I might still investigate that while this is off, I thought about making another block that would bolt up to that and then weld a fitting in it so that I could change this to a hose. But you see, you don't have much room for anything like that to happen either. And I don't want to saw this line up to do that because this line might be the only choice we have. And I don't want to do something irreversible to it, because that would be a sad thing too. So we need to wash this up because that is horrendous. So we need to get us a little bucket for parts to put in there so we don't lose all these parts for this. And we'll get that on the way. And then we can wash this up. I'm going to take more of this loose because we got to get in there. Last time we did it, I think it was a struggle bus. I think I think this even had to come off too, if I recall, because it goes up in there to the steering column and go. But see, what I envisioned trying to do was like what's happening right here with these lines. Like, let's make a block that we can thread in a JIC fitting and put a hose on. But that is not just a flat steel block. Behind it, it has an O-ring. So you'd have to be able to cut a groove in a steel block and adapt it that way. And see, the thing that I'm working on in my very small brain is that I kind of feel like a hose would probably be better because it would take out vibration. If the thing vibrates, it wouldn't sit there and crack it open like it's doing to this. Vibration is what's killing that. And, you know, the shock of going through the field, stress, stuff like that. We should probably also look this over and make sure that, like, the bolts are all tight in the transmission housing and the front, that it's not actually, like, letting it flex to cause problems doing that. So I think that it's going to be okay, but I feel like, yeah, I need to go get a bucket. We'll put the parts in the little ice cream bucket. We'll take more of the sheet metal off, and then we will wash it up first. We'll drive it over there and wash it, and then we'll work on trying to get that line loose, because it's a struggle, best friends. Last time I did it, it really was a lot. I mean, it took me forever, friends, to get that out of there because you just didn't have any room with it being rigid on both ends. I think I had all these loose. I had this off of there, and I was able to get it in there somehow, just barely. So that's our plan moving forward. Let me go grab that stuff, and then we'll start taking more things loose. All right, little Iseki. Let's see about making your dreams come true, friend. I don't want to have to keep doing this over and over to the same tractor. So we want to do it right. But we will know more when we get the line off there to see how bad it is. The line is actually, it's not rusty or, you know, like where you can't fix it. It's still good quality metal, it looks like. I'm just wondering if the brazing didn't quite get in the right place last time, or if it cracked. Maybe it cracked next to it, which welding sometimes often does things like that. In which case it's just going to keep doing the same thing. Oh, fun. There we go. Oh, there it is. Okay. Maybe I didn't have to take any more loose. I know I've slept since then, friends, but I was thinking that there was a lot more struggle bus there than what I'm seeing here. For some reason, I thought I had to have this panel off. And I'm not seeing why. Why would I have to have that panel off? I took the parking brake off. If I take these lines loose, maybe it was because I couldn't get the lines to flex out of the way, and I have to go under that. I think that's why it was. I think I do have to take this panel off so that I have room to manipulate it in there. I think. I mean, it's only a couple more bolts. We might as well take it off. Sweet. Just taking it all in, friends. Just taking it all in. We want to wash it because it's I don't like working on nastiness if I don't have to. It'll keep it from getting contaminated in there and causing more trouble for them. So let's just move our tub of fudge swirl here and pick up our tools, and we'll get this over and wash her down. All right, Buddy the dog. It's several days later. That's how life rolls. But we're gonna try to get this started and washed off. And then we'll park it back over here somewhere, and we'll try to take the hydraulic line off. And then we'll try to go get it fixed. Oh, boys, what you're going to want to do is wedge yourself in where you were never meant to fit. Uh-oh. This clutch does stick bad. So I priced a new one, but you have to send the stuff away to get it done. We may try to adjust on it, see if we can make it better. Whoa, little tractor. Sleep. Sure. So we're gonna power wash this area here, and maybe we can get this figured out, you know, real nice like. We'll see about getting that off. It's not easy. It just isn't, friends. I did not enjoy it last time, trying to get that manhandled out of there, and I'm probably not going to enjoy it too much this time, but that's the way she goes. I got to find that metric socket rail. I had it up here just the other day, because basically everything on this is metric, so yeah. Oh yeah, okay, I've been wet before, that's fine. All right, see, I need to make a trip to town, but I just can't go for only one thing. I have to make the most of it, you know? That's sort of wired in my brain. So we need to at least get this taken along so we can do the thing there, you know? Go get the stuff and things. That's not gonna fit. I'm gonna have to get those metric sockets, I guess. I thought I could cheat. I might cheat getting it apart, but I won't be able to get it back together. The bonus is this time I pretty well know what I gotta do because I did it. Did it once before. Get that handle out of the way. Then we're gonna get the little doodabbers out of the block. Oh, we're not gonna do that, are we? We're gonna play most difficult possible. That's my favorite game. I love it when stuff plays most difficult possible. Nope. Okay. I gotta go get some stuff. Alright, are we back? We're back. Good. I can't remember which metric size this stuff is. There it is. 10 millimeter. I also, for some reason, am remembering now all at once, before having turned a single bolt. I'm pretty sure that there's some of these that you can't get with a socket. I think. Unless you take the extension off and you can wedge it in there. But I'm thinking that this is gonna be the struggle bus, friends. The old struggle bus. Come on. There's one. It's that back one on the inside of the bend. Oh, man. Man. Can I get it? Can I sneak on it from this way? Maybe? Maybe that's how I did it. only did I knock it down, but I lost the socket. What a thrill, friends, what a thrill. This is a lot of fun, I'm here to tell you. Oh man, that was under. Okay, I don't like that. And that might have been part of our issue. Why is that? That sprung up when we were done. And I don't know about that. I don't know that that's what we really. Oh friends, the adventure's just beginning. We haven't even got to the struggle bus part yet. The struggle bus part is getting that line out, physically out. It is a chore. And if I remember correctly, did I not take some of those lines totally off the tractor that are in front of it here? These jobbies? I was thinking I was underneath the tractor taking some loose. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but seems like I recall something of that nature, which I did not enjoy, but whatever. Okay, not it. 7/8. Yeah. Okay. That's loose. Let's get. Come on. Now, why is that being like that? We've had this loose before, friends. This shouldn't be a struggle bus. I know I have to get that out of there. Or those two. I know I do. There's no way around it. It has to come out of there. Come on. Come on, Mama. Oh, friends. Oh. Why did that get so tight for no reason? Okay. Now, let's remember. What did we do last time? Did we crawl under and take these loose? Or was this enough? Just getting them pulled back. I thought just getting them pulled back was enough, but then I kind of remember, like maybe I had to take this one line all the way off, because it goes right down. Like I can see where it goes. Let me get a cardboard creeper and I'll crawl under and we'll see what happens. Lovely day to get run over by a tractor, he said. Yes. Wonderful. This is the one we got to take loose. And I think I did take that loose last time. See, that would be, it would be down. That's what we want. This direction. Oh, I don't understand how they got so tight. We just took this loose. Also, I like how oil is running down my cardboard creeper, determined to make sure that I get coated in it. I should have got the power washer under here better. Wasn't thinking about that. This is an oily, messy area. And it's probably from that line that's been leaking, to be honest with you. It's been leaking and just dripping down all over everything, causing... Oh, awesome! Come on. Come on, that ought to be off of there. There. Now, I think that's how I did it last time. And then I was able to somehow, oh, this was a fun dance, I remember. I went down this way, and then I gotta go forward and up at the same time. You can't turn it though too much because the square catches in the deal. So did you keep it up like this? How did I do it? Come on, Iseki. Sure, you just hang out there because this is going to be a long and miserable struggle. At least it was the last time. Like, you want to go just a little bit more over, but then you got a brake pedal in the way. You can't go down. You have to go forward. You have to go forward. You can't turn it. I might have taken that linkage off of there. No, I don't think I did. It's got to go up. Oh, and it's these lines. Yeah, okay. Come on, come on. You're almost there. You're free. Oh, son of a canute. All right. I can't see. We'll have to clean it up a little better, but that's what's leaking. It was leaking down around here again. So I don't know what we'll do this time. I've got some ideas, but I'm going to start with maybe seeing if we can clean it up and go again. But if that doesn't work, we're going to have to do some custom fab, and that's going to be an interesting affair. But I'd say we can make it happen. It's just got to be, it's going to take a machine shop to help me do what I'm thinking of doing. But yeah. All right, I cleaned this up a little to try to figure out where it's leaking, and I think that it is cracked right, kind of like, you probably can't see that on camera, but I think it's all right. As previously saying before the camera shut off, I think that I found the crack, and I think that it's right there, but I'm gonna get a second opinion, see if we can pressurize this maybe and for sure find out, and then decide what my choices are. I want to try to fix this one more time, and if that doesn't work, then custom fab. The end on that end of the tractor is no problem. I can make that myself right here, right now. Flat piece of steel and drill 4 holes in it. Drill it and tap it for a fitting. The other end though has to have a recess for the O-ring, and so that will take a machine shop to do that for me. But basically what I would do is make a block for each end with a fitting and then put a hose in there, and that would eliminate this problem. But I don't know, that's gonna be the next rendition. See, I don't know why they didn't do that, because they did it here. They made a block with fittings threaded into it, and then life was grand. But they didn't do that on this other. You know, I would have to get a lot thicker one piece of steel, you know, to make this. And I don't know. I'm not to that point yet. I'm gonna try to fix this one, and if I can fix this one, then we're gonna go with it. And if I can't fix this one, then I guess we'll try to do my idea. So I'll bring you back whenever I get a solution here. All right, friends, we're back, and I have to say, I must be getting pretty good at this, because I got that line in there just instantly messing around here. So I think we're good to go. If we can get all of our bolts started and not drop our O-rings out. We just got to get, I want to get all of them started. Going. Let's get some of these started. Maybe he says as he doesn't even come close. Okay, how's Ross gonna do this? Well, he's gonna get his fat self up. Man, that's not. Something's not lining up just quite right. I know why, because I tried to make it better a while ago, and I probably made it worse. No, I think I'm doing great. I think this is going to be much better than it was, providing that the hole is actually fixed. Come on. Can you even see what I'm doing? Probably not. About getting these. I don't think I have I want them just snug first, and then I'll hammer them home. But I don't think I got this one bottom one started yet. We can try it. Maybe it will conform. Probably be good if you saw what I'm doing. Well, let's try this bottom one. Oh, we don't want to twist these off. That's the next thing, you know. I'm so nervous about, because I am very good at that. I have too much strength for tiny little 1/4-inch bolts or less. I think I f***ed it up. Oh, friends. Ross can never just have it go his way. I'm pretty sure I twisted 2 of them off. No, I actually didn't twist that one off. Dang it! Well, friends, we gotta have them. So I guess I gotta take it all the way back loose. Then I gotta get this loose. Then I gotta get... Boy, that sucks. That sucks the big canute. And I bet you I won't get this out of here easy. I bet you I'm not going to get this out of here easy, because the way it's twisted off, it didn't twist off flush. It twisted off halfway through, which means that there's going to be part of it sticking up, which means that I won't get it out of there. Boy, that sucks, the big one. You just sit there. I gotta take this loose now. Oh my gosh. And then the next problem is going to be, will Ross be able to, in town, locally, find metric bolts that are threaded all the way up? Because that's what it takes. Oh, this is stupid. I knew this was going to happen, though. I knew it. This is just my luck. The fact that this went together so easy, that should have been the clue that very much sadness was coming. Because the fun part of this is, we don't even know if the line is really fixed yet. We never got to fire it up. Maybe I should have put it the rest of the way together and, you know, tried it and then taken it back apart again, but then we would have had to take it all the way back apart again. Whereas now, we weren't all the way. I mean, we didn't have all of the other lines connected. I think that I'm gonna get some of each. I think I'm gonna take one of each. And I'm gonna bring several of each. Because it's looking like we're gonna be struggling, friends. It looks like our life is not gonna go great today. We thought it was. We had high hopes, and then it all went for And as predicted, that little bit of a tail of the old bolt that's sticking on is going to make it, it's going to make it almost impossible to get this back off of here. This is the kind of thing that makes you start drinking. Like, forget it today. This is an impossible task, what we're doing here. Get the broken end out. Luckily we were able to do that. Okay, we don't have to take it out any further than that. That's okay. We got the broken bolt out. We can actually probably start it up again, or start two of the bolts. To hold it together. Please tell me that didn't break off again. Oh my! Oh, I broke two. How is that possible? I broke them in the same hole. That one broke farther down. Okay, I think we need to take it back out to appease the mechanic gods, because it knows that I got too lucky with how easy that it went in there, so now it's punishing me. It's punishing me with lots of sadness. Come on, come out of there. Come on. I think last time I took this throttle link out of here too. We can do that real quick because it's not wanting to play. Oh my gosh. Come on. Fly knife. Fly knife! There. Okay. So, I don't know why. Unless, no, there's no brazing that got in there. But I think what I'm going to do is get the metric taps and run it through those holes to make sure, because this ain't going to work if I have to. I mean, that's frustrating, friends. I broke 2 of them, although it looks kind of like that one was mostly broke. That one I broke today all the way, but the other one looks like maybe it was pretty well twisted anyway. So if I get 4 new ones of these and 4 new ones of those, then I'll have what I need. And then we can maybe make this happen. But that's ridiculous, friends. I thought we were really sailing along, doing great. And then life decided to kick me right in the canute. So that ain't happening. So let me go to town for yet again today, and we will see if we can make this happen. All right, friends, it's much farther in the future. Much farther. And the thing about this is I know what's going to happen, and you don't yet. So that being said, there's a lot more footage coming about this. So I'm going to end this video here and split it into more than one part. And you will see in the next part what took place and why we ended up where we did. So for now, you're going to have to be satisfied with this. And I will bring you back in another video where we will tackle fixing that. And then, yeah. So that's just the way it is sometimes. I want to try to keep the videos no more than an hour. And if I put all the footage in, we'd have like 2 to 3 hours probably of footage. So, you know, because there's probably about 8 to 10 hours of actually working on this, fighting with it, struggling, taking it back apart multiple times. And yeah, so that's where we are. We're going to leave this one here. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. After watching what you just saw, do you feel like your IQ has dropped lower than your credit score? Well, there's no reason that both of us should be miserable, so go ahead and hit that thumbs up and leave a comment. That stuff costs you nothing, and it really helps me out. Your banker may not approve, but I know mine will. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.